Welcome to the ranch.
Today we're going to talk about loose leash walking.
Say that 3 times fast.
Loose leash walking, loose leash walking, loose leash walking.
I'll give it to you. It's actually a really common problem. We get a lot of phone calls at the ranch with dogs pulling on a leash. And there's a lot of reasons that dogs can pull on a leash. Sometimes it's a puppy that's never had any leash training. Sometimes it's a shelter dog that they've been taught the wrong thing. Sometimes it's just a really big dog and a really small person. So there's a lot of reasons why dogs pull on a leash.
I can't count the number of times that customers' dogs have pulled them into the office. And one of our customers even dislocated her shoulder because her dog was such a hard puller. So,
Or you see people getting dragged down the street when they're out walking their dog.
it makes people not want to walk their dogs, which is a problem.
So like all dog problems, it's usually like, I have this big problem. The way to fix it is breaking it down into a whole bunch of little steps. And once you see the small steps, it's a lot easier to fix a big problem.
In part 1 of this series, we're going to focus on the fundamentals.
And send you over to the Training and Wellness Center to learn from Clara and Whitney.
We're going to be working on the basics of loose leash walking with Finn here to help us demonstrate. We are going to be working on capturing eye contact in a stationary behavior, and since we are working with Finn on walking on our right side, that's where we're going to have him place.
Okay, so I'm working with Finn here. The first thing I'm going to be doing is capturing his eye contact. I've got him off leash right now, and that's how I would start in your home. Finn! And I want to be sure that I'm the most reinforcing thing in his environment. So I am keeping up a high rate of reinforcement with yummy treats. And right now, I'm just looking for his little eyes to look at me, and then I'm clicking and treating. He's doing an awesome job. He's been working well for us today. And now I'm going to be feeding him on my right side because that's where I'm going to want him when I'm actually working on leash. So I'm going to feed him over here as close to my thigh as possible and see how he's standing in the same position. I'm not fast enough, so sometimes he's moving, but I want to feed him right next to the side I want him on. So now that I have captured Finn's eye contact and I've fed him next to me, now I'm going to start moving and changing directions. Because when we get out into the world and I have him on leash, I'm going to want him right next to my side as we're walking, not just when we're in a stopped position. So we're going to start walking and changing directions to give him some practice. Now I'm feeding Finn while we're walking right next to me, just like I was before, but we're actually taking steps. And I'm going to change directions. And he's still right next to me. I think Finn did pretty great.
He did awesome. So we recommend with starting off leash first with getting these core skills and then moving on to putting the leash on. But if you need to take your dog on a walk, which you should be doing, we recommend a harness. And if you're more interested in what the right harness would be for your dog, then please contact us.
So Clara and Whitney make it look really easy, and it is. It just takes a little bit of practice.
As always, if you need help with this or other dog problems, reach out. Next time, we're going to focus on adding a leash to this process.
See ya then.
See ya!
Later. We out.
Another wave is dorky. I'll just say bye. Next time, nope.
Close. So close.
As you said the third thing, I lost the first thing.
That's why I feel like we should.
My brain, it's menopause, it's terrible.
And then,
I'm gonna focus on the fundamentals.
And we're gonna.
Are you ready?
Yeah, you almost have to laugh. Dogs don't hate. You can cut it.
Okay, say see you later, and I'll say